What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at 88 rated Kostic. He is the player of the month for the Bundesliga right now. He's managed to get 2 informs since this one, from an 83 to an 85 to an 86, and now we have a 60k 88 left mid. Obviously he is a Serbian, and honestly looks relatively decent for an 80 rated and 83 rated team. You couldn't say no to this one. Obviously he did come out a little bit earlier, but obviously with work commitments and obviously everything else, we couldn't get him out straight away, so we are putting him together with Aguero at the end of the day. So hopefully both of them are pretty sick, and he will be, if he is this good, tried and tested to go get that new milestone in the Bundesliga. But if we look at him then, outside of the foot and flare, absolutely fire right there. We've got great acceleration and sprint speed. Obviously we have whacked a finisher on him, which will, if I go to my trusty website Futbin, we'll turn him into a 92 left wing, 91 left forward, 92 left mid, or a 91 centre forward, and then 90 cam and striker. So very interesting there. He ends up with 94 shooting and 94 dribbling with the finisher on him. Obviously that gives you 91 agility and 87 balance. Already got 85 composure. Obviously the rest of the dribbling looks pretty decent. Great stamina, strength and aggression is decent. Shooting wise, you get what, 98 finishing, 99 shot power, and 93 attacking positioning. Can't argue with that one bit. And in terms of passing, it seems like he's kind of more of a crosser slash assister when it comes to going forward. His crossing is just outstanding. Short pass and long pass, not as much. Genuinely kind of a little bit taken back by that. I thought he would have more on his passing than he would actually on his shooting, but let's just see how he goes. I feel like this could be quite an attacking player, someone who's going to be running in and cutting in onto his, going back onto his left foot. He is a 3-star skiller with a 2-star weak foot, so that is the only thing that really strikes me as an issue with the card. But 6 foot, let's see what Kostic can do. Into Kostic, what can we find from him? First touch of the game, bit of strength. Obviously, we kind of know that he hasn't got the skill moves to really produce anything. That could be a massive deal breaker for him. Obviously, I think he's more than worth doing just for the fact you can get an 88 in your club for literally 60k, which I think is still over the price of the most cheap one, or the cheapest one. So he probably is going to be just more than likely fodder in the future, because you can just whack untradables in of 83s for this guy. And to be honest, both SBCs are very simple to do. To Kostic again, the main thing that you're going to be wanting him for is that pace. That pace boost is going to be really nice. His acceleration is fantastic, but without the 4 stars, that for me is a deal breaker, especially for how many left mids we have in Bundesliga that have got that. Obviously Douglas Costa was straight off the bat with rule breakers with that. We've then since got Coman, we've got a not Yunusai, Sessegnon storyline. Obviously there might be a couple more that I am missing, but straight off memory that shows how many there actually is. Kostic, oh, I think we found that. Is he onside? Can we get the pure acceleration from him? And a pass across. No, Reece James is going to stop him right there. Kostic making the tackle. Lovely stuff to see a bit of versatility in his game. Can we find him through? Into Kostic. What we're seeing. Oh, trying to get around him. Sambia is going to be a cracking defender again. We already know how good he is. The only kind of saving grace is Kostic is a very big card, so he's got that kind of body size to really kind of make a difference. Lovely little bit of skill. Can we get a little 1-2 into his left foot? Can we get the shot off? That's got to be a penalty. Sambia all over his back, and he gives himself a penalty. Would be wrong if we didn't give it him. The question is, can he bury it? 77 penalties on the mark. Hey, went the other way. Beautiful stuff from him. First goal in his review. Oh, that is a sensational ball. Can he get the right touch? Oh my god, he's absolutely done him over. Into Kostic. He's going against Varane. Can we get on the inside? He's just going to nail him, honestly. It doesn't matter now. It's just getting whatever he can. And he's got a red card again. Kostic with a ball. Matthias with... What on earth was that? Kostic down the line. He's got Bruno coming against him. He's going to go for the foul again. Nibs the ball across. Why is that not to Ronaldo there? Aguero. He's going to go for the fake. Oh, what is Ronaldo doing? He stole the ball off him. He was literally just about to run past the final man. Kostic's getting that counter-attack in. What can we find? Oh, okay. He's just going to move his keeper out of the way. Kostic winning it back. It's a real issue without this 4-star skills. And yes, I know you can still do a hell of a lot. It's just personally my game. It's how I get past people. And without it, it just seems a lot trickier than normal. Into Kostic. I'm going to go for the 1-2. Can we find him again? I don't know if we have. He's not made the most amazing run against the defender. Granted, probably my fault as well. Lovely ball into Kostic again. Gonna whip it across into Cantona, and Van der Sar with a lovely reaction save straight at him. If he gets that, that is a wonderful ball from Roberto Carlos. And obviously I didn't realise we weren't completely locked on. But we do manage to win it back off the throw in a very, very lack of kind of attention. I've just ran into him, honestly. Not even concentrating on kind of moving him. He's just a very big unit. He feels a little bit stiff, a little bit kind of like just a little bit more to react and to kind of get that ball across. He's not necessarily the most nimble player in the world. Does win it a hell of a lot in terms of strength battles. We see him again. That's never a foul. Always winning that one. Into Kostic again. Whips it across. Wow, okay, that weren't where I was going. Matthias going for it. Kostic again. Can we get a little 1-2 with Matthias into him? I like the scoop, and that's the one I'm missing the most. I love doing the scoop. It's the one that I really think is a very nice one to do, and we go with that. Pull it back. Mahrez with the chance, and it is a lovely assist from Kostic. So going into the overall for Kostic then. So an 88 rated player of the month. He's coming in at 63,000 coins with 1 80 rated team, 80 chemistry with 1 Bundesliga. Very, very easy right there. And then we have 1 in form, an 83 with 75 chem. Again, it's really not that hard to do. I think for an 88, if we look at the cheapest rating, an 88 is coming in roughly at about 43,000. So realistically, he's literally like 10 to 20k. Depending on if you are buying everybody, more expensive than just going out and buying an 88. I think that's a cracking deal if you ask me. You obviously can use all of your untradables on him and literally just get an 88 card for free essentially with untrades. We did whack a finisher on him, which obviously just maxes out that shooting to a lovely standard. We already discussed the kind of 92, 91, 90 in terms of kind of the positions across the box. The biggest issue I had was feels clunky. Being 6 foot with not necessarily, to be honest, he does have a great agility, but it seems the animation of the card is still very, very much gold rare-ish. He is only as well a 3-star skiller, 2-star weak foot, which for me at this point in the game, unfortunately, is a massive deal breaker in terms of going into the club, especially when we already have 2 of the left mids in the Bundesliga. Obviously, in fact, I missed Royce out, to be honest. We got Royce, Sancho, however you pronounce that name, Douglas Costa, Sessegnon, Gnabry, Diaby, Coman and Griffo, as well as a cheeky little Sane if you should choose. There is a lot of players. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left mids, not including duplicates, not including Kostic. That is incredible to see. So you have literally got the choice. Coman being more of the favoured with Diaby for obviously that French link. Obviously Royce was an SBC and wasn't too bad, to be honest. 500k is not awful, and obviously he does have himself the Dortmund and German links if he should choose. I think Kostic for me Kostic is kind of losing out on this one. He is a nice player and he's got the stats. Unfortunately, I just think timing's wrong with him, and I just think that 3-star, 2-star is going to have a huge impact if you do go into FUT champs with him. He feels clunky, can't really do the skills that I want, can definitely shoot and pass, but unfortunately that's where we draw the line. So I'm personally going to give him an 8.6 out of 10. I feel like I'm being very lenient still. I feel like he could be lower, but 8.6 is where I'm stopping. Let me know down below what you think about this SBC, and obviously I am keeping it up there for the SBC being very cheap. Like, subscribe, I'll see you for the next one. Peace.